This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Vicky in the news was talking about some of the weather that some parts of southern Manitoba especially were hit with. There's a couple of fires going on in Lac de Bonnie, but I don't know if it happened with you guys yesterday, but I was on my way home. I was on the perimeter coming from Elmhurst, emceeing a golf tournament for the Children's Hospital with the good people over at BMO. And all of a sudden, I get a text from my wife, and it says tornado warning in our region. So I'm going, our region? Hold on, let me compute this. You mean Charleswood? And I'm going like, that just doesn't really happen, right? Like usually you hear the outskirts. So I said, well, I don't know. I'm on my way home. So I'm on my way home. I get home. I go downstairs, put the TV on because the basketball game's on, right? And all of a sudden, about an hour later, scaring the hell out of me. I get the tornado warning later, an hour after my wife got it. But I don't know if it's because now I'm in the region, but I'm downstairs already bunkered down, and she thinks I'm downstairs because of the tornado warning. I said, no, I'm watching a basketball game.
I mean, what are you supposed to do when
Go
there's
to
a
the
tornado?
basement.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're on
Bring
the
in
highway,
your planters.
I think Joe should have pulled over
Yeah.
and got out of his vehicle and laid in a ditch.
Yeah.
Would have, but it was
Is that what you're supposed to
I know. I'm not sure.
it was
if someone
pouring
could,
rain.
762-555. Should Joe have laid in a ditch with the rain just to be safe?
I just can't remember the last time that it would have felt that close to home, like in the city. Like, there's been tornado warnings, obviously, before, and funnel clouds and everything, but I don't ever recall getting a notification. But that's usually my go-to in emergencies. I'm not talking to my wife. I'm not talking to family members. I call my best buddy right here, Phil Aubrey.
Oh, what's he going to do?
Lay in the ditch.
A lot of times,
I would have told him that last night. Get out of the car.
A lot of times I don't even get a response. That would have been a bonus,
Yeah.
even if it was bad information.
Hey, I would have done that feature where you hold down on the message and you get the thumb or the heart or the ha.
Sure.
I would have given you a thumbs up.
You would have given me the 2 exclamation marks, right?
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
I think we can all agree the perimeter at Pipeline is got to be officially the least popular stretch of road in Manitoba.
Hey, this is a traffic update. Pipeline has to go. The lights need to go. Somebody with half a brain can figure it out that you get rid of the light and you let people merge on and merge off. And if you're coming from Pipeline on the north side and you want to go east, you go to Route 90, you do the loop-de-loop, and away you go. It works everywhere else. Why can't we do it? It's such bullshit. Yeah.
I was
I'm
on it
voting for that
yesterday.
guy, yeah.
I was on it yesterday during rush hour, and people aren't kidding. It was like down to about 35 kilometers, and I'm going east, okay, at this time, and west wasn't any faster, but there is that Route 90 way into some areas. But didn't somebody call us once and tell us that a lot of that has to do with some trucking situations to get into West St. Paul from Pipeline, that it doesn't always come in from the other side?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
That's
Could be
why
right.
one turn lane had to happen there to get some bigger vehicles in and out. I don't know.
There's got to be another way, though.
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of these communities, there's only one way in and one way out of them, so instead they put a light. It's terrible.
That's what frustrates a lot of people.
Yeah.
Really? You got every time you build a new community, there has to be lights on the perimeter. Oh, wait, shoe repair. Somebody called the Bone Phone yesterday looking for somebody who will fix shoes. We got some response on the text line, but here's some more.
Hey guys, just calling about the shoe repair. There's one on Norwood. It's called Norwood Shoe Repair on Taché. Yeah, and he also sharpens skates. Very good guy. Been there for a long time.
Of course, he sharpens skates too.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Hey,
Like I said yesterday, you got to diversify. That one guy was cutting keys.
you could get new heels put on your dress shoes and your kids skate sharpened on the same visit. And that's central on Taché.
I've been looking for somewhere to get the new heels on the dress
Yeah,
shoes too.
I didn't want to say anything, but you're walking kind of with a limp, and then I realized one of your heels is kind of worn out.
Bobo feels bad, Vicky, about putting O'Shea in front of your name yesterday.
Vicky, Bobo here. My bad for putting an O in front of your name. I am in bomber mode, so let me make it up by giving you a bit of Shea history. Winnipeg Shea history. Used to be a Shea's Brewery on Gary Street here, and they were famous for their Clydesdale horses. And when the Budweiser family heard about it, They came up to Winnipeg and bought those horses, which are now the famous horses that you see pulling the Budweiser trailer.
Wow.
Did not know that.
Didn't know that either.
Bobo
Did I?
history.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love when Bobo calls.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Cliff Clavin, frequent caller, and he has a question about the grocery store and if traffic rules apply.
Hey guys, so with regard to driving your car and needing to pull into where the parked cars are so the other car can pass, I wonder if that's the same etiquette at grocery stores. So I was walking down this aisle at the grocery store recently, and there was a bunch of parked pallets of stuff to the point where only one person could walk down the aisle. So anyways, I'm walking down the aisle, and then all of a sudden some people coming the other way start walking down the aisle. So the pallets were to my right. So I had to actually pull in between the pallets so the people coming towards me could get by. So I wonder if that etiquette is the same in grocery stores as it is for cars. Let me know.
I would guess so.
Always yield to the person on the right.
The difference is you probably don't have a wonky wheel on your car, and somehow that cart's going to veer into the pallet regardless what lane.
I think it also comes down to who's got a cart, who doesn't. I think the people without the cart should yield to the cart because they're a bit more mobile. They can move a little better.
Yeah.
Also, who comes to that pallet first? I think you got to read the situation.
What about if someone, this is a different topic in the grocery store, somebody's looking at barbecue sauce and hot sauce and all that, and they're taking a while?
Yeah.
And they're kind of in your way of what you want to grab? Do you wait for them to be done perusing the section, or do you just go, excuse me, and grab what you want?
Sometimes I'll give an excuse. Sorry, can I just sneak in here?
I sometimes I'll do that, and sometimes I'll wait.
Yeah.
Sure. Put your blinkers on.
Your hazards.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap with Lisa. Let's talk about the storm, the big storm we've had, all the weather the past couple of days.
Well, I shut the window because there was a big thunderstorm and lightning bolt. And, I was hit by lightning at Lake of the Woods and stuff like that.
What?
But we survived.
Lisa.
Anywho, and then as for the Canadian geese, don't go near them. They're scary. Have a great day.
She got struck by lightning?
Well, and she's still around to tell about it, so, I mean, that's pretty good.
Love to hear that story, Lisa.
No kidding. But the word bolt doesn't get used enough with lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt. It really seems to bring home the story.
That's true.
But I'll tell you, we were talking about geese yesterday, and Phil, you said there's been a few areas you've seen like more geese than land.
Yeah.
Right? And around work, I said to you yesterday, I just haven't seen the geese on Scurfield anywhere. Today, I see Lone Goose McQuaid out back here by himself. Did you see him when you walked in the door?
I
didn't see him.
He was close to the door, just one gallivanting around. And trust me, you know he's been there because you're walking around like landmines everywhere.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
In the interest of safety, because Joe got a tornado warning on your phone last night.
Apparently, a lot of people did, and the Environment Canada did not report any tornadoes touched down, thankfully. But apparently, a lot of people did. I believe it was Zenny on the Boston Pizza text line said she got one on one phone, none on the other, and they were only like 10 feet apart. So I can't figure out...
Well, it's the same with those emergency alerts you get sometimes. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
Well,
I don't know.
Is that not an emergency alert, what you got, or weather alert?
Is it the same category?
Yeah, it was the same.
Okay.
So I said you should have got out of your vehicle and found a ditch and laid in it. And I was
You weren't too far off.
I knew I had heard that at some point in my life. I'm not sure where, so I Googled it. Being in a vehicle, this is what it says. Being in a vehicle during a tornado is extremely dangerous. Your first priority is to drive to the nearest solid building and seek shelter inside. If you are trapped on the road, if you are caught in the open and a tornado is bearing down, Joe, pick the safest of the following two options. Option A, stay in the vehicle. This is recommended as your primary option. Get completely off the road and park away from traffic, tall trees, and power lines. Option B, seek shelter in a low-lying area. This is where
That's hard in the prairies.
Yeah.
exit your car if you can safely move lower than the level of the roadway into a ditch or a ravine.
Tough after all that rain we got, though, to find one that's not full of water.
I will say this. At first, I thought maybe the answer was going to be to just Google it instead of calling you, right?
Yeah.
You were my emergency contact. I thought that's what they meant by emergency contact. Just call Phil. No, that's what they're supposed to do if something happens to me. But Google was too wordy. I could have gone to you and got the same thing. What'd you say? Get in a ditch.
Get in a ditch.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, another biopic. This time, Gene Wilder. So you might know him from Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I think the younger generation might know him from the meme of him in Willy Wonka. I feel like that goes around a lot.
True or false, he would be like widely attached to Richard Pryor, or is that just a few movies that he did? Or maybe
Probably more attached to Mel Brooks than
Okay.
Richard Pryor.
because he did.
think.
I agree with you in one sense because of the buddy movie situation
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had. They were very good together. And I would have thought, too, with his relationship to Gilda Radner, who was from SNL, too, right? But that'd be an interesting biopic because he wasn't one of these guys that a lot of people thought was going to become a huge star. And it was Mel Brooks that they brought it together. They just worked so well together. But I like the buddy stuff that he did with Richard Pryor.
There was one where they were trying to break out of prison.
Yeah. Was
I
it
can't-
Stir Crazy?
Yes, Stir Crazy.
It was so good.
yeah.
I mean, I was trying to think of who might play him, and the first one that came to mind was Jeremy Allen White, just
Oh,
looks-wise.
yes.
But I don't know that he's got the vibe of him.
The same guy
He's
that
a
they
little
got to
too
play
brooding.
Springsteen.
Yeah, but he looks more like Gene Wilder
Yes,
than
he does.
Springsteen, but he's a little more brooding, and I don't know that that's Gene Wilder's energy.
Okay.
Oh, God, he looks exactly like.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
good
Yeah.
call, Vicky.
Yeah.
And they also have to find somebody to play a younger Mel Brooks. That will be interesting, too. So, still very early in the process, but kind of interesting to think of who might be cast in that one.
Okay, and I stole your thunder a little bit on a sports entertainment bit with Russell Wilson retiring. Enjoyed, love your thoughts on it, jumping right to broadcasting like so many of these. It seems to be a lot of former players jumping to broadcasting. That's not new, but these quarterbacks now seem to go directly from football to the broadcast booth.
The odd guy gets to audition. It just seems like either you have somebody up top in these organizations or he's well thought of as a speaker. But it's funny because isn't Nate Burleson, the one guy at the desk now, he's mainstream now. He's doing like good morning shows and that kind of stuff. So Wilson makes sense, I would guess.
Is it because quarterbacks are they're the biggest names
Highest
on the
profile.
team? So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, everybody
that makes
knows
sense.
them. Yeah, so that's actually a great point. That's why they wind up
I'll
going
be
straight.
interested to find out, though, like, I don't know. These guys get paid a lot of money, and I don't know if they move the needle enough sitting at the desk with their pregame show. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you got 5 guys there all making about $5 to $10 million each.
Unless they've got some
It's weird.
personality, like you look at Shaq or Charles Barkley,
Very
and
good.
like how watchable are they?
Yes.
They're so
Great
fun.
point.
True.
And I don't know, wasn't there talk of Tom Brady getting into one of those positions?
Oh, yeah.
Has
Oh,
that
he is.
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't he?
He's got no personality. He's
But he's
not
good.
watchable.
He's
Is
very
he
good.
He's an
Okay.
analyst, so he
Yeah.
doesn't need as much personality.
Okay, that's
like-
fair. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he does the actual color commentating for the games.
Yeah.
So
He'll be happy to hear he's made that kind of impression on you. This is year 3. Year 3 for him, Vicky.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Don't forget the Rock and Thunder contest that goes on every weekday. When you hear a Motley Crue or 3 Days Grace song, you text the word Thunder, first and last name as well, to 762-555, and you automatically get entered to win tickets as they give them away throughout the day. And that's the randomizer when I say they. We speak to it like it's a person.
good randomizer.
Yo, Rando!
And also roll call before 8 o'clock this morning.
Hey, okay, yeah. You hear the code word, text that in along with kind of the same thing, along with your first and last name. And tomorrow we'll be calling somebody else, another winner for the
right.
bus.
We got Throwdown Thursday coming up in about 10 minutes. It's a good one today.
I want to ask you, Vicky, because it came up earlier this morning, and I honestly don't really understand this. So the exclamation marks the exclamation points in a text message. You know how it's a really easy way to respond to somebody. You just hold their message down, and then you get those options. Heart,
like the reactions.
the reactions. Heart, thumbs up, thumbs down, question mark, which I get a lot from my wife. Like, what the hell are you trying to say here?
Yeah.
I forgot question mark was one of the options,
there.
actually. Yeah, it's kind of like down the line a little bit because it's not used as much.
That's right. Or the exclamation points, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
never use them.
Those are fun.
I almost did once, but I'm like, I'm not sure if it fits there. So,
I think that's supposed to be like, whoa, like, or you
You're
totally
surprised?
agree with somebody. It can work on a couple levels, yeah.
I've used them when I've been excited about something or like a wow moment, like
Yeah.
somebody just like opened your eyes to something.
I think it's wow, or it's like a very intense agreement.
Like, I
you
agree.
nailed it, yeah.
Okay.
And is the heart a little strong? Like, who is it? Is it should just be your partner that gets the
I
heart?
think the heart is open for the general public.
You tell me to throw myself in a ditch because of a tornado warning, and what do you want? Just a thumbs up? Like I'm going to give you a heart because you care about me.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
I think this is the first Throwdown Thursday that kind of bled over from a previous week. By that I mean, so last week we did license plates, like the Bomber plates, Jets plates, vanity plates, friendly Manitoba plates, which is the most aggressive driver.
Yeah.
And people started, texting about the plates, but then they were also mentioning, I'll tell you what, why don't you do the most aggressive trucks?
Right. And that's what we're going to do today. Is this another fatal four-way plus vote in, vote if you need?
We're really making Vicky work. She does the social media
I
for
know,
this.
and I'm behind.
And the fatal four-way, she has to find 4 pictures. Yes, fatal four-way, the most aggressive truck makes.
Yeah. So we're going to go with the name brands. Chevy, Dodge, Ford, Toyota. 4 of the biggest names in truck history.
And there's, as always, if you want to do, as Vicky calls it, a write-in ballot.
Yes.
Like an other, feel free.
Because we might have overlooked something.
Like Snowman last week for the
Yeah.
license plates. They won, didn't they?
By a mile.
Yeah. But listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. We don't have to identify the truck, but the buzzsaw herself had her car in the shop and had a loaner. And I'm telling you, if you've ever been to a monster truck show, this had to have been the biggest truck I've ever seen. And then this 5'3" girl jumps down a couple of steps.
Oh,
And
that
gets
thing
out of
was
that vehicle.
wild.
I'm telling you, it was unbelievable. But the
Something-
buzzsaw was driving a big truck.
Just vehicles Vicky doesn't belong in. Did you need a
Man.
booster seat? Like, I'm not,
Almost.
because,
Yeah.
I just felt like this is too much machine for somebody my size. I don't know how
Oh.
people do it. It was
You
hard
make
to
up for it in speed, though.
Well,
Trust me.
thank you. It's hard to even know how to fit into a lane, especially going through some of those construction sites.
and
like,
parking. can be,
Yeah.
can
Oh, I
be a
could
pain.
never.
Yeah.
People are voting already on the Boston Pizza text line, and I won't say which one because I don't want to, set up any votes here. But I can tell you right now, it's 100%
Is it?
for one vehicle.
Well-
right now, 100%.
I haven't looked either.
No, but you can probably.
Okay, let me try to guess. Is it Ram that's taking most of the
Dodge.
vote? Dodge Ram?
Should I say?
No, don't.
Don't say because
well,
I
we
don't
gotta
want
say
it to.
our takes first, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, full disclosure, I drive a Chevy Colorado, so I'm a little biased, but I will say that I have noticed some Ram trucks more than the other makes being more aggressive. So I would say Dodge will win the day here.
So Dodge, Chevy, Ford, Toyota, and you do have a write-in vote if you like. To be honest, I don't think I notice a difference in a brand name. I've seen some trucks being more aggressive, so I can't really answer. But if I guess if I had to, I would probably say Dodge too.
Me
Okay?
too.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd
you would
love to
too?
differentiate, and I don't really pay attention to brands much, but I do notice the Rams.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dodge
Well,
Rams.
I'll tell
yeah.
you right now, I'm not going to lie to anybody here. I have only seen 2 texts in a plethora of texts come in that have not mentioned that.
Look at it.
This could be the
ram.
biggest landslide in
Yeah.
wow.
Another runaway.
This might have been the
Holy.
easiest question we've ever asked on the show.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Remember that time there was a photo of you and your guy, Matt Nightingale, comedian, good local comedian, and Joe and I were in the photo and it looked photoshopped. Remember how funny that was?
You guys were kind of in the background.
Yeah. You two were like, you just look like you belonged in a picture together,
Yeah.
which makes sense. You're a
Yeah.
couple. And then Joe and I are in the background,
I
like,
swear.
looking for somewhere to hide.
And then people
felt-
photoshopped you out.
yeah.
It felt like Matt or you were our cousin, and reminds me of the old days where we'd have to go as chaperones on your date. And if we weren't
Hands
chaperoning
off.
you, Matt would have to drop you off a block and a half from home just so, the parents wouldn't know you were going out together.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. Good,
What brought that
good
to mind?
times. I'm just looking at some photos on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought you were looking at your photo album
my
there.
camera roll
No,
with
Yeah.
my phone.
your Aura frames.
That's right.
Oh, yes. no.
Oh, wouldn't that be an honor if that made the Aura frame?
Promo
Yeah.
code Philly. 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, Philly Joe and Vicky. There was a growl call in there.
What was the word, Phil? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. I
know
was ordering breakfast online.
You know, I don't know because it doesn't show the whole
Yeah,
word
it kind of cuts it up.
in
It
the
starts
computer.
with a WH.
Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'm going to
can't.
play it again
Wheels.
because I have... Oh, wheels?
Yeah.
For sure?
Wheels. Well, if it started with a WH, I'm guessing it was
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
no,
there we
it's
go.
wheels.
Wheels.
It's wheels. Yeah. Okay, good to know. So that's a code word today. We found out yesterday the hotel. We learned a lot about the hotel yesterday. That was a fun day. Just researching how nice of a hotel we're going to be staying at for the Foo Fighters show.
Looks like they have a good breakfast.
Yeah, that's right. Breakfast is key.
That's very important.
And someone asked about the bus. Obviously, we're going on a nice bus. We're not taking
sure.
a school bus to Regina.
Can you imagine? No air conditioning, those bumpy seats. Yeah.
I might just
Somebody's
sleep on
on
the
the
bus. Coming back from the concert, if I feel too lazy to jump off the bus and go to the hotel, you can still sneak the Wi-Fi from the bus. It'll be parked close enough.
You're gonna go like a
Recline
rock star
in the
sleep
chair.
on-
Got
pass
your own
out?
bathroom. No one else is left in the bus.
Could
Quiet.
be worse. Yeah.
Could be quieter.
Yeah. Joe on the bus.
That hotel floor, I'll tell you. Whew.
Yeah, that. Do you think they'll put us all on the same floor?
Well, if they know anything about running a hotel, and they should. That's probably a good idea.
Connecting rooms so we can get ready together.
Apparently, there's a lot of adjoining rooms in this hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be a fun
Vicky,
time.
you don't want to have connecting rooms with Joe and I.
I don't need it. If we have it,
Like-
I wouldn't be opposed, but
It just, I feel like you want more privacy. You don't need me. Hey, Vicky, what's going on? You want to watch the game? Like,
yeah.
I'll
enough.
tell you right now, anytime you've been on a bus trip, let's say to see a sporting event or something along that lines, and you get a whole floor, you don't worry about who's going to be sleeping. Everybody's walking around in whatever pajamas
Yeah.
to their clothes that they wore for
House
the last
coat.
day. A house coat.
a lot of house
You guys
coats.
bringing a house coat?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come on.
All
I'm
right.
bringing my own mattress from Sleep Country.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
So the question is this: 25% of women have done this in the bathroom. A quarter of women admit they've done this in the bathroom.
780 City, 780 2484. Good morning. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
Joel.
Joel.
Yes.
Doing well. Always great to hear from you.
Thank you very much. Can I get you, Philly, please?
They've eaten breakfast in the bathroom as they get ready.
No,
Yeah.
not breakfast.
I'd
Joel
say
got
that's
a
a good
kick out
guess,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Don't act like
All
you've
the
never done it, Joel. Little eggs and bacon as you blow dry your hair.
Oh, there's just not enough time in the morning. Sometimes
Right.
you got to multitask.
Good morning, City.
Good morning. How about shave?
No, not shaving. No.
It's probably going to be higher.
Yeah, that percentage is
Not
low,
doing
right?
it in the kitchen.
25%. Yeah.
Really? You don't do it in the kitchen,
No.
eh? No.
Not anymore. Not since the incident.
780 City. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Can you help me out, Vicky?
Gosh, this one is surprisingly tough for me because I'm trying to think of something rare. Because I would imagine it's not something you would typically do in a washroom. Right.
Not at 25%, no.
That was her fishing
How
for
about,
a clue there.
Yeah, pretty
I know.
much.
She's very good. She's very good at it. Sneaky.
Try to be sneaky. Watch a TV show or a movie.
No.
Okay.
No.
Set up the iPad.
Yeah, in the bathtub.
You know what? I'm going to steer you in a pretty good direction, I think. Here.
Great.
You're going to be sitting down. 25% of women have done this in the bathroom while sitting down.
Okay.
Does that help? A little
Maybe.
bit?
So they're
It
on the
certainly
throne.
narrows it.
Yeah.
On the throne.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
780 City, good morning.
Good morning. Can I have a lifeline, please?
Philly, Vicky, or the text line. The text line is bopping with answers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do the text line.
Okay. Now, there's some ridiculous ones that I'm not going to read, but let's go with read a book, like a novel.
Not read a book. Good answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good one. That number might be a little higher.
Yeah.
You know, most people bring their phones into the. I'll say
Rather
right now.
than a magazine.
Yeah, your phone does not play into this answer.
Oh.
Okay.
I won't go without the phone. Like, I would yell at someone down the hall, hey, at one of the kids, can you grab my phone for me? I forgot it. Slide it under the door.
Lucky kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love that yell.
Hey.
Good morning, City.
Morning. How about fall asleep?
Not good one. No, not falling asleep. This is actually doing something.
Gosh, that'd be tough to fall asleep in the bathroom.
780 City, we've got True's tickets on the line, as well as a GC from Flamingo, the new car wash out in Transcona. Hello, go ahead with your guess.
What's the question again?
25% of women have done this in the bathroom, and we know they're sitting down on the throne.
I was going to say pee standing up.
Pee standing up.
That's more of a party trick for us.
Sorry about that, guys.
No. You have another guess?
Nope, he's done. That was
Yeah.
Didn't even last for a lifeline.
Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
I'm going to go paint their toenails or fingernails.
no, nothing
Oh,
to
that
do.
was gonna be my guess.
Manicure, pedicure.
Okay.
Nope.
Good one.
780 City, hi there. You're on the air.
Brush their teeth.
No, nothing to do with brushing their teeth.
That's going to be higher.
A lot of multi-tap, but on the throne, though. So,
Oh, okay.
right? We're talking a is it a
Yes.
multitasking sort of thing,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
And that sort of narrows it down a bit. Hello there.
Hi. Are you like cleaning the bathroom while you're sitting on the toilet?
No.
Oh, it's totally something a
No.
woman would do.
Yeah. You spot something dirty
Yeah.
while you're sitting there?
Yeah.
You know what? You might not even be in your own bathroom doing this. You might be in a public bathroom doing this. How's that for a clue? Does that
It's
help?
just more confusing.
So
Okay.
it's something you could do in a public bathroom as well.
You could. You could be
Okay.
out. You could be out somewhere.
Hello, City.
Morning.
Hey, you got a guess?
Is it have a snack? Have a snack?
No, nothing to do with food. You're gonna have to have a pen with you. Okay. A pen.
Write a song.
Well, you're writing something. Now you got to be specific.
You're writing something.
It's not a
Okay.
song. 25% of women have said they've done this. They've been writing something while they're on the throne. What are they writing out?
Okay.
Good morning.
Hi. A grocery list? Writing a grocery list?
How about writing a grocery list? Yeah, multitasking. That was a
Sure.
great clue from Phil. Yeah, writing a grocery list. You got it.
Very good. What's your name?
Thanks. Kristen.
Kristen. Congratulations.
Something I've never done at a urinal.
Thanks.
Made
No.
the decision to pull out a pen and a pad
Well,
of paper.
where are you going to hold the pen when both hands are busy?
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky podcast.
Warrant Cherry Pie, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. First CD we owned in our house.
Really?
I know I'm dating myself, but the folks got the CD player, and I want to say my older brother brought that CD into the house. And did we crank that song over and over?
One of my favorite radio contests was Warrant Cherry Pie having a cherry pie eating contest and sending the winner to Boston in their hometown to see them play in a club.
Should have been a Boston cream pie.
Yeah, I know. We weren't that clever back then, Vicky.
I've been in a pie eating contest before. It wasn't fun.
No.
No, you put your hands behind your back, and it was basically whipped cream and a pie crust.
They went with
really?
cherry
It wasn't
pie.
even flavored?
It wasn't even,
You
no.
see, that's why cherry pie's messy, and it was the name of the song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
One of us might have brought up Boston cream pie, and somebody in the meeting said, "Listen, there's no bad answers, but we're
Yeah.
going to go with
It's
cherry
too
pie."
complicated. Cherry pie is a little more straightforward. What's your go-to pie flavor number one in your eyes if you're getting pie?
It's cherry or apple for me.
You
That's
know what?
old school.
What's the one? I love cherry, blueberry, apple, but what's the one that tastes like a butter tart? It's
Pecan?
Pecan.
pie is so good.
Yeah.
So I would pretty much, as you could tell, most pies I'm good with, but if
Yeah.
I had to choose, I'm going with a pecan pie.
I'm saying lemon meringue,
That
which
is
I
good
feel
too.
like some people forget about it. Everyone thinks of the apple, cherry, blueberry types,
Yeah.
but
Usually the one you get in the face, the pie face, is just whipped cream, right?
Yeah.
With
Or a
crust.
banana cream.
Banana
Yeah.
cream, yeah.
Now let me ask you this: is there a dollop? No, a scoop. A scoop of ice cream on the plate with the pie?
Apple.
no, I don't like to mix the temperature. Even with cake, I don't like ice cream with cake because the temperature messes with my mind. I don't like that.
You don't like and they mix
I'd
together.
keep it separate if I had them.
Okay.
We can't be going to the same birthday parties, you and I.
Oh,
It
damn.
is a choice. It is a choice. Usually you go, would you like some ice cream with that?
Yeah.
And it's usually a divided room.
Sure.
When it comes with that.
And then the whipped cream in a can.
Or the one person that ruins the whole can with in their mouth.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
We went through some tornado safety tips earlier this morning.
It's good to know.
Trying to help Joe out. He was upset. Tried to phone me. I didn't answer. Tried to text me. Wasn't sure what to do because you got the tornado warning on your phone.
I tried Vicky first to tell me how to turn off the notification, but she didn't answer. Then I called you for some safety tips in case it really was a tornado.
Yeah.
Neither one of you took, and you're both off my emergency contact list. And you know I put on there? 2 strangers, because there's a better chance of them answering than you two. I could have been dead.
Well, now you know. Get in the ditch.
Well, stay in your vehicle. There's
It kind of depends on the situation. If you can get a little lower down than the vehicle, yeah.
The big one for Joe is, and this is where you went wrong last night, you shouldn't have got out of your car and tried to outrun the danger.
That's the problem. In the rain.
In the rain, running down the street, not good. Don't try to outrun the tornado.
I grabbed my my scraper, my ice scraper from the winter, still in the car. That's all I had for protection.
It's weird that the tornado advice is the same as a bear. You don't run away from a tornado. You don't run away
I
from
yelled.
a bear.
I growled at it and to try to back
Did
it
you try
up.
to make yourself
Yeah,
bigger
I
than the
did.
tornado?
With my ice scraper.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
What about pots and pans? You're
Yeah.
supposed to bang those.
Wow.
Go away, tornado.
Or play dead. Yeah.
Sorry, this vehicle didn't come with a kitchenette.
Gene Wilder is getting a biopic. Vicky had that in Scrollin.
Yeah, still early on. A lot of people are saying Jeremy Allen White should play him, but he
Dead
may
ringer.
he may look like him, but I don't know if he's got the same voice, the same temperament. I don't know if he can pull that off. He's a great actor, but we'll have to wait and see.
25% of women have made a shopping list while sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
Vicky,
Yeah.
have you ever done that?
Yeah, not with a pencil and paper, but definitely on my phone. I've made a grocery order.
I did err earlier by giving that as a clue that had nothing to do with the phone, not thinking, but because the answer on my sheet said writing down a list,
Yeah.
right? So my apologies to a few people that do it on the phone that had texted in.
I think, sorry, Vicky, most of us time manage with the throne and our
Yeah,
phones.
everyone's busy, right? You're trying to get things done at every moment of every day. But we understand you were traumatized by the tornado warning, so
yeah,
we can't help
it's a
hold
lot.
you
I'm
responsible.
surprised I'm even here today.
Me too.
You should have taken a day. And finally, most people believe that Dodge truck owners are the most aggressive drivers. That was Throwdown Thursday
And it
today.
wasn't even close.
Unreal.
Oh.
Like, just with a bullet, like unanimous.
And it's funny because we heard from some Ram drivers, and some of them were like, as a Ram driver, I agree, like there are some bad ones out there. And then some of them were happy about their reputation. So it kind of shows you what we're dealing with.
I will say this, beautiful looking trucks.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right, that's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.